Oh,
We're live.
all right. It's 6:30. Welcome, everybody, to the 10-minute play workshop final showcase. My name's Dave Rabinow. I was the leader of this particular group. And tonight you are going to hear 7 brand new 10-minute plays read in their entirety by a collection of fabulous volunteer actors. And I think, I don't know, playwrights, can you turn on your videos and like wave so that we can all like see you? There's some playwrights. They're all there. Yeah, this is really exciting. This is kind of my favorite part of the whole of the class, which has been running for about 7 or 8 weeks. This is a chance to watch these plays take their first step into physicalization. They're finally there are words that will finally be spoken out loud by people that haven't been intimately associated with these plays up to this point, and by people whose specialty is finding the life and breath inside of new work. So without any further ado, I'll introduce the first play, which is Picking Up the Pieces by Malcolm Streitfeld. The part of Timothy will be read by Alexis Ingram. The part of Marcus will be read by Ali Russo, and the part of Hudson will be read by Jeff Church. It's a school cafeteria at noon. Hudson is sitting at a table with Timothy to his right. Marcus walks on stage and sits down left of Hudson. Hudson quickly devours French fries from a styrofoam tray, but hasn't said a word to Timothy. On the tray lies a dollop of red ketchup, long forgotten. Marcus takes out Through the Looking Glass and holds the open book upright on a table devoid of food before starting to quietly read. Timothy busily scrolls through his phone, oblivious to what's happening around him.
You guys want to hear something fascinating?
Not really.
Sure, go ahead.
Are you serious right now?
Well, it couldn't hurt. You give us something to do at least.
I have something to do right now. Honestly, why do you have to encourage this?
He's unknown for his unusually large appetite. Born circa 1772, the man was kicked out of his house as a teenager by parents who couldn't afford to feed him.
Yeah, well, sucks for that guy.
Did he have a name?
As a matter of fact, yes, he was known as Terrare.
Interesting. Go on.
I already know this will end badly.
Terrare soon joined a lowly acting troupe and became one of their star attractions.
Because he ate a lot?
Because he had a jaw so wide, it can hold an entire apple basket. Terrare held him in his cheeks like a squirrel. Pretty funny, right?
Oh.
According to one historical record, Terrare disemboweled and ate a cat, drinking its blood. Only the skeleton remained. Isn't that outrageous?
Hudson quickly picks up his tray, runs to the trash can, and throws his remaining food away before returning to the table.
Another time, he swallowed a live eel without chewing it.
Hudson throws a lone French fry on the table at Marcus. It hits him in the chest. Marcus looks up from his book.
When Terrare ate, he would blow up like a...
Marcus slams his book face down on the table.
You know what? I will knock your lights out.
Timothy, without warning, gets up from his seat and runs out of the cafeteria.
Oh, nice job, jackass.
You're kidding, right? You're the one who wanted me to stop him.
You could have been more polite about it.
Then why didn't you say something? Oh, no, I see. I'm supposed to do all the heavy lifting in our little group. Whenever something goes wrong, I'm supposed to resolve the issue on my own. Because you're too scared to speak up, and Timothy has no idea how.
Shut up.
Huh?
I said shut up! Ugh, do you have any idea what it's been like trying to keep this group together? Having to be constantly the voice of reason, saddened with breaking up one fucking night after the next?
Neither
you Timothy have made this any easier for me. Neither of you have been helping.
Help? How am I supposed to help when there's a problem with everything I say? You need to stop being so fucking protective of Timothy.
I'm protective because he's my friend.
Well, then I don't deserve the same kind of protection. Why is he allowed to say whatever he wants?
Because what he says is generally harmless.
Oh yeah, like minutes ago, that was generally harmless.
Shut up, you know what I mean.
No, I really, really don't. And you didn't answer my first question.
Timothy has always been different from you and me.
Oh, different how?
Difficult to explain.
Try.
I can't.
Why not? Stop dodging the question.
Because I can't explain Asperger's.
You don't mean...
I do.
Why didn't I see it sooner? It was so obvious.
You've only known us for a few years now. Besides, it isn't easy to spot.
Well, sorry for not being the most observant. Geez, no wonder he overreacted.
He didn't overreact, though.
Really, running out of the cafeteria was perfectly normal behavior?
Considering what you said, yeah, I think so.
So once again, I'm the asshole.
Why can't you just admit when you're wrong? God damn it!
Because I'm not. He's just as faultier as I am. How can you not see that?
Maybe Timothy is at fault, but he's not here to apologize. Now, is he?
Like hell, I'm going to apologize for doing nothing wrong.
How stubborn are you?
You're the stubborn one, refusing to hold him responsible for his own actions, treating him like someone who needs constant supervision. That's taking away his agency, his independence. That's worse than what I said.
Now,
And all you can muster is maybe he shares the blame. Maybe he did something wrong. Maybe he's at fault. You never flat out say he messed up.
Well, he never attacks his friends like you.
Attacks, please. It's not like I insulted his family. And if getting angry is enough to constitute an attack, he's done that plenty of times and we both know it.
But
he apologizes? Fine, I get it. Bring him in here right now and I'll apologize.
I can't do that.
Then what good are you?
Hudson slams his hand down on the table and stands up.
See ya, asshole.
We ain't friends anymore. I hope to never see you again.
Trust me, the feeling's mutual.
Hudson and Marcus both stand and start to walk away from the table. They suddenly freeze. Timothy is standing near the table. He's been crying.
I've made a terrible mistake. We've made a terrible mistake.
Marcus and Hudson run up to Timothy and pull him into a tight hug.
I was an idiot.
So was I.
The end. Thank you guys. That was great. We're going to move on to our next play, which is In the Basement by Claire Alloy. Let me just call it up on my phone here so I can read the stage directions. Kimberly, a girl age 8, will be read by Alexis Ingram. Nicole, a girl age 13, will be read by Kelly Sy. Lisa, a girl of 18, will be read by Ali Russo. Pauline, a woman age 38, will be read by Brian Platt. Charlotte, a woman age 43, will be read by Jay Bragan. And Grandma, a woman of 73, will be read by Casey Seymour Kim. Kimberly, Nicole, and Lisa are cousins. Pauline and Charlotte are sisters. Pauline is Kimberly's mother. Charlotte is Nicole's mother. The setting is a backyard barbecue. The food has been served. The sun is setting and people have gathered into groups to talk. Kimberly is showing Nicole a toy. Lisa is observing them. Pauline and Charlotte sit nearby, close together. Charlotte's showing Pauline her phone.
See? This was 2 weeks ago.
He's gotten so big.
Ooh.
Baxter.
The last time I saw him, he was a puppy.
Baxter isn't a puppy anymore?
Of course he is. He's just a big puppy now.
He's a dog.
He's a puppy. You call him puppy all the time.
Okay, he's still a puppy. Can we see him?
When can we come see him?
Next week? How about Saturday? We can all have dinner together. Nicole, you'll be home on Friday, right?
Yeah, okay.
Can I see your room?
Would that be okay?
Okay, sure, but you might not want to go in there, Kimmy.
Why not?
My room is haunted. There's a monster in there. And it eats little kids who come near my closet or my dresser.
A monster? Really?
It's not a monster.
Of course there's not a monster.
There's no monster.
No, it's no monster. You can't see it. You can't touch it. But when I stayed at that house when I was your age, I would hear it whispering in my ear. Lisa, it would say, come to the basement. I'm downstairs in the basement.
Did you go down there?
Only once.
Kim, sweetie, she's making this up.
No, I'm not. Mom heard it too.
Lisa, your mom.
Your mother did not.
Yes, she did.
And that's why Kim should stay out of my room, right?
What's in the basement?
There is nothing in the basement.
When it was Grandma's house, there was something in the basement. Do you think it would just leave?
Stop it.
No, I need to know. What's in the basement? What happened?
It's okay, Kimmy, nothing happened. Lisa's joking. There's no monster in my room. There's nothing in the basement. There's nothing talking to anyone. I was joking. Then Lisa was joking along with me.
That's right. Thank you, Nicole.
No, you were joking, but I'm not. I'm sick of not talking about it.
Lisa, stop it. Have you been drinking?
I have not. You're both 5 beers in, and her Sprite is half wine. Kim and I, we're the only sober ones here. Everyone always gets together and drinks and talks while I sit here and miss my mom.
Lisa, I miss her too.
What's in the basement? What happened?
I heard it. It was whispering in my ear. Lisa, it said, all night for 2 nights. Lisa, come down to the basement. I'm in the basement. Come downstairs. And I finally told Mom.
What did you tell her?
Because on the second night, I went down to see what it was. I was halfway down the stairs when I saw the shadow. Kim, I was your age.
So I was a baby?
It's a dark basement.
It was a shadow, a huge, dark shadow, but it had eyes and teeth, and it hissed. Come downstairs, all the way down, little girl. I started to take that next step. Then I ran back upstairs. I got Mom. I told her what I'd been hearing. She told me she'd heard a noise from downstairs too, and that she would go find out what it was for me.
Oh, but honey, it was just the furnace. It hisses sometimes.
Lisa, that's not.
I waited. And then the next time something said, Lisa, come downstairs. I'm in the basement. It wasn't whispering. It was Mom.
Oh.
She went all the way down, and her neck was broken.
No one knew that step was broken. Your grandma got it fixed.
Little late, don't you think? Did she think that would get rid of it? Did you? Or did you think it wouldn't go after anyone else?
Wait, what was...
Lizzie.
Kim, sweetie, remember how I told you my other sister had an accident?
I know. I was supposed to have another aunt.
You did have another aunt. Your Aunt Lizzie loved you.
But I don't remember her. I was just a baby.
Honestly, you're lucky.
What did you say?
No, I'm not. I was supposed to have 2 aunts.
And I was supposed to have a mom, but there you go.
I wish I hadn't been there when everything happened. It was...
Oh, I'm so sorry that we inconvenienced you personally.
No, it's...
Girls, please don't.
Is the monster still there? Is that why I don't have 2 aunts?
Do you still have that furnace, Charlotte? Does it hiss at you? Don't you ever hear it?
Maybe. Sometimes.
Pauline throws her arms around Charlotte.
Why didn't Grandma get rid of the monster?
Good fucking question.
Nobody knew about the staircase.
Lisa, would you shut the fuck up about the monsters? I've lived there for 5 years, and it's not real. You scared me so much when I was little, and now you're scaring Kim.
I'm not scared of any monster. I just want to see Baxter while he's still a puppy. I don't want him to get old and die while I'm not looking.
Kimmy, he's still a puppy, I promise.
And I don't want to miss anything. I didn't know Aunt Lizzie like you did, but I need to know everyone else.
You didn't miss very much. If you'd been there, you just would have been sad and scared.
Excuse me?
Can we talk to Grandma?
You know what? Great idea.
Lisa takes out her phone and dials.
Lisa, leave her out of this. Don't you dare.
Hello?
Hey, Grandma. It's Lisa. You're on speaker. Kim has a question for you.
Is there a monster in Aunt Charlotte's basement?
Oh,
Mom, I'm sorry. They're just
they're just asking.
Tell us you heard it.
Did you know? Why didn't you get rid of it?
Lisa, you and your monster already took my daughter. What more could it do?
End of play. Thanks, guys. That was excellent. We're going to move on to play number 3, which is an untitled play by Beth Clark. The part of Nick will be read by Jay Bragan, and the part of Dawn will be read by Kelly Sy, and the part of the server will be read by Ali Russo. Nick, at the first glance, you peg him as the class clown, but not so deep down, he's sensitive and thoughtful. Dawn, at first glance, you peg her as serious and almost cold, but not so deep down, she's both goofy and kind. The server is pleasant and attentive. The setting is mostly, it takes place at the same place, some kind of restaurant or cafe or bar. Scene 1, Dawn sits down at the table nervously. Nick enters.
hey,
You're late.
nice to see you too.
I don't even know why I agreed to this.
Because you owe me an explanation.
What do you...
Hi, welcome to Damien's. Can I get you something to drink?
No, we won't be here long enough to...
I'll have a Shirley Temple.
Oh, sure.
Let's get this over with. What do you want to know?
Why don't you just talk to me?
Do you remember what you were like at 18? Did you ever try to have a conversation with you? Most of the time you'd just hurl insults at people, and at best you'd yell random catchphrases. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? What was that even about?
You might have a point. I was obnoxious, but I've matured a lot.
Here's your Shirley Temple.
Ooh, extra cherries, thanks. So, why'd you get me expelled?
Because you were being an idiot.
You can't even spell idiot. Sorry, old habit.
You were literally playing with fire. You could have gotten hurt or killed.
It was a breath spray and a lighter. What do you think was going to happen?
I imagined these terrible things happening.
What, I'd singe an eyebrow? You got to find a better outlet for that imagination of yours.
I didn't want to see anyone get hurt.
You live, you hurt. That's the deal.
That's bleak.
No, Dawn, you're missing the point.
Why don't you enlighten me with your superior wisdom?
Oh, God, you're still as stubborn as I remember. The smallest disagreement, and you pack up your toys and go home. Look, hurt is going to happen. It's part of living, and it's sure as hell part of loving. If you're open and you actually live, you're going to get the good, and you're going to get some crap too. And there's only so much you can control. Getting kicked out was a pain, but not having you around sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
I assumed you hated me and you were making fun of me nonstop.
I totally did that. You were the butt of my jokes for a solid year. But when I stopped being mad, I realized I missed you. We've been friends since kindergarten. That's a lot to throw away. Look.
He slides a folded paper to Dawn.
Holy shit. It's the classic list.
Yeah, can you believe it?
God, I remember the day we wrote this. We wanted to capture all of our epic adventures and moments to never forget. We typed it up on my old Gateway computer. Fat Casey. That poor dog. Oh my gosh. Potato Wars? Those kids next door were assholes. I still say we won.
There's one I don't remember. Doll in a tree. Do you remember that?
Of course. It had just stopped raining and your mom sent us out to play in your backyard. We found a broken baby doll and got the bright idea to see if we could get the doll stuck high in the tree branches. We did, and then we spent ages trying to knock the thing right back down. Once we got the doll down, we threw it back in the trees. We did this over and over until we'd gotten ourselves completely soaked. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but anytime I feel a light rain on my face, I think of this memory.
So you miss me.
Only when it rains.
Come on. You know you miss me.
Do. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, what? What was that?
I'm sorry.
Me too. Me too. What do you say we get back to working on the classic list?
I'd like that. I'd like it a lot.
Good. I'm going to grab some more cherries. You want anything?
I'm all set, thanks.
Nick leaves. Dawn quickly looks through her bag, finds a pen, and writes on the list.
Shirley Temple saves the day.
Scene 2. Dawn sits at the table calm and content this time. Nick enters.
Hey, Nick.
Yes. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Oh, you're never going to guess.
What?
We just got a record deal.
Shut up. You're
No.
joking.
No, I'm serious. I can't believe it. Look at me. I'm shaking.
Congratulations. God, I always knew you could do it. All you needed was the chance.
Tonight we drink champagne.
Damn, you must have gotten some sort of an advance.
No, I mean champagne of the beers. Miller High Life.
Hey there. Can I get you something to drink?
We'll take your finest Miller High Life.
Oh, can I see some ID?
The server checks the IDs.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I'll be right back with your drinks.
Does that mean you're going on tour?
Absolutely. We have a meeting tomorrow to talk logistics. You should come. You had a great voice as a kid.
No, I couldn't. I have school. Besides, I don't have a good voice. I never did.
I clearly remember singing with you. Michael Jackson, Queen, the Beatles. You sang a mean version of Yesterday. But Phantom of the Opera, that was your masterpiece.
The Phantom of the Opera is here inside my heart.
You know, on second thought, maybe you should just come, come to a few shows and hang out backstage. Shit, it's your birthday. Oh, let me find our server. We're drinking real champagne tonight.
Leaves. Dawn takes the folded paper out of her pocket.
Nick gets a record deal.
Scene 3. We're in the same location, but this time Dawn and Nick walk in together, laughing and talking.
You have the most ridiculous fans. I can't believe this is your life.
Oh, I live it, and I can't believe it's my life. Your text was super cryptic, though, even for you. What's up?
This is harder to say than I thought it'd be.
You're leaving the corporate world to pursue a career that challenges you creatively and feeds your imagination?
What? No, I'm not talented like you.
Oh, I've seen your work. It's good.
I'm still paying off grad school loans. I couldn't.
You could. You're just scared and...
I'm gay.
Oh. I know.
You do?
Well, I assumed. You wear a lot of pantsuits.
I'm a lawyer. It's what we wear.
It's convenient.
You're okay with it?
Okay with it? You're okay with it when you order chocolate cake for dessert and find out they only have key lime pie. That's the type of thing you're okay with. This is something you embrace wholeheartedly. I'm thrilled. I'm grateful you shared this with me. Do you know what this means? We can cruise for chicks together.
Ew, I can't even. How can you be all thoughtful and creepy in the same breath?
It's circular breathing. Yeah, you're going to want to learn it.
Ugh, deep down, you are still a hormonal teenager trying to make everything sound dirty, aren't you?
Guilty. And not even that deep down.
I don't know how Jenny puts up with you.
Honestly, I don't know either.
She's a saint. How is she feeling?
She's good. I mean, looking forward to being able to tie her own shoes again, but otherwise hanging in there.
Are you nervous?
Everyone keeps asking me that. I've never been more relaxed. I'm not the one birthing a watermelon.
We'll see how long this whole Zen thing you've got going on lasts. There's something else I need to tell you.
Well, you're full of surprises today.
I saw your mom earlier this week.
Oh,
She misses you.
did she say that?
She didn't have to. There was a time when I thought your mom's grief would cause her to shatter into pieces too small to ever put back together. She's stronger now and as warm and kind as ever, but I can still see in her eyes that part of her is missing.
Have I told you you're a killjoy?
Not in a long time. She wishes things were different. We all do. It's just so hard pretending, Nick.
Nick's cell phone rings.
Hold on, hold that thought. Oh, hey, babe. What time? It's 2:41. It's time? Oh, it's time. It's time. It's time. We have to stay calm. Remember to breathe. Everyone needs to breathe. Where are you? I'll be right over. I have to. I have
Go,
to.
go. I've got this. Good luck.
He leaves. She takes the folded paper out of her pocket.
Nick becomes a dad.
Scene 4, already at the table.
And for you?
Coffee, black.
Perfect. I'll be right back with your order.
You never drink coffee.
I've never had a toddler and a newborn before.
And you've never looked better. Do you miss it?
Sleep? Yes, terribly.
Oh, life pre-kids. The
Ah.
band, the touring.
Occasionally, mostly during 3 a.m. dirty diaper time. I find myself thinking about the other things I used to do at 3 a.m. All plenty dirty, if you know what I mean.
Everyone always knows what you mean, Nick. It's impossible.
Nice to regularly have a hot meal and shower daily, but that's getting greedy.
Well, you're on your own for showering, but Jules and I want to have you and Jenny over for dinner. We've got you covered on a hot meal.
Knowing you'd serve gazpacho. Or, Gestapo, the old dish that you made. But Jules wouldn't do that to me. When are you going to stop dragging your feet and marry her? And don't tell me you're still waiting until you become leader of the lawyers.
Partner.
Oh, God, the titles are boring.
I got promoted last week.
Well, put him there, partner.
I quit.
Excuse me? Could you repeat that? I believe I heard my corporate ladder climbing friend say she quit. That can't be right.
It's right. I quit. I start my MFA program in the fall.
Hot damn! Finally! You see, I told you it's never too late. Oh, we have to celebrate. What do you want? Never mind, I'll surprise you. I am so proud of you. I always knew you had it in you.
Nick leaves. Dawn takes the folded paper out of her pocket.
Dawn takes a leap.
Scene 5, a cemetery. Dawn stands looking at a headstone.
Hey, Nick. It's me, Dawn. In case you've forgotten after all this time. I haven't been by to visit before now because I couldn't stand the way we left things, but today's a big milestone for you. Happy 36th birthday. You've been dead as long as you were alive. Guess you know that. Maybe not. Not really sure how news travels. It's a lifetime too late, but I'm sorry. I don't know if it helps any to hear it out loud. think about you all the time. You wouldn't believe how I've imagined what life would have been like had we managed to talk. If we hadn't been so young and too stubborn, if we tried in the slightest way. I know we could have found our way back to being friends again if you hadn't. Not sure if you, do you remember the classic list? When I couldn't stop thinking about all the things you would have done if you were alive, I added it to the classic list. When I had news I ached to share, I added it. This list should stay with you now.
He bends to put the list on the ground near the headstone.
It's my imagination at its best, but you would have been so much more.
The sounds of light rain. Dawn looks up to the sky to feel the rain on her face. She smiles and looks back down.
I miss you too.
End of play. Thanks, everybody. Our fourth play is titled Brothers by Marianne Clavin. In this play, the blind brother Cam will be read by Brian Platt. The little brother Mikey will be read by Jeff Church. The formidable sister of Kiki will be read by Kelly Sy. The caretaker sister of Mimi will be read by Casey Seymour Kim. And James, the beau who you'll meet in the second scene, will be played by Jay Bragan. There's a living room, music blaring, rock and roll. It's Saturday night at the movies. Cam is sitting in a swivel armchair spinning around. Mikey is dancing with a blow-up doll named Anna.
What day is it?
It's fun day.
When is she coming home?
Too soon.
Mikey dances the blow-up doll over to the sink.
Have a drink, Anna. I always buy my girls a drink.
Where did you say she was going?
I think she said something about a date.
That's a good one. Mimi on a date. What if she really does get a date? What if she really does get a date?
She wouldn't. Would she? Could she?
She might.
She wouldn't, would she? Could she?
Nah. Who would she go out with? Mimi doesn't even know any men. Where would she meet someone?
How about that guy she's always talking nice to at Walmart? The one who acts like he knows us when we walk in?
She does put on her sweet talking voice for him. What does he look like?
Weird.
Regular weird or chop you up in my cellar weird?
Weird, like dopey grin on his face weird. He may be a veteran. I'm pretty sure he's missing a leg.
That kind of thing would never bother her. She's unfazed by stuff like that. She's much more shallow than the average person.
I'll drink to that. Ready for another cup of vodka?
Oh yeah, fill her up. Smart move, my man, serving vodka. No color, no odor. No one the wiser. Not even Kiki could figure this one out.
Can't be too careful these days. Kiki thinks she's the FBI.
Like shit on your shoe. By the time you realize she's there, it's too late.
She's nothing but a bossy bitch.
Are you referring to this bossy bitch?
Cam immediately puts his glass down. Kiki collects both their glasses and dumps them in the sink.
What's going on here? What the hell is this, a frat party?
Kiki turns off the music, picks up the kitchen knife, and stabs Anna.
We're just listening to some music.
You two idiots can't be left alone. If I was in charge, I'd short-chain you both to the radiator when I went out. Have Mimi call me. She needs to get control over this situation.
Kiki leaves. Cam and Mikey exhale.
Kill me.
I should take you to the radiator.
She needs to get control.
The door opens with a bang. Kiki tosses a package on the table.
Here's the blouse Mimi wanted to borrow. And clean up this mess before my sister gets home.
Scene 2.
Oh, Mimi, good thing you're home. Someone shit in the hall.
Is he up and dressed? I'm having someone over for a bit. Help him get dressed.
He's totally capable of dressing himself.
He's had 4 bypass surgeries, a hip replacement, fought prostate cancer and diabetes. He's blind, takes 20 different medications that make him dizzy, and has bouts with dementia. Could you see your way clear to help him put on a pair of socks?
I've got a pacemaker and new knees, and I'm half deaf, and I take 40 different meds that leave me winded and subject to blackouts, and I can't remember if I'm 72 or 85. I've lost my wife and my independence, but oh, please let me dress the prince. He's not blind, you know.
And you're not deaf.
Yes, I am.
It's not a competition.
I can't hear anything quieter than a jet engine.
And I can't hear anything but the voices in my head. Still, the clock is ticking and I'm expecting company. Let's get moving. Go help him, please.
Don't worry, Cam. I'm coming to give you a hand.
You're a godsend, Mikey. How did I ever manage without you?
Mimi finishes with the groceries. She retrieves the plastic dog poop, tosses it in the trash. The brothers come out of the bedroom. Cam is wearing shorts and one black and one white sock.
Oh, good. Good. You guys look great. Oops. All right. Wait a second, Cam. You have 2 different socks on.
No, I don't.
No, I'm afraid you do.
I do not.
No, you certainly do. And you need to change them. You look like an orphan.
They feel like a pair to me.
I don't care what they feel like. They're 2 different colors.
Mikey put them on me.
Listen, Mikey.
What? They sure look the same to me.
Tosses the new pair of socks to Mimi.
And we're going to be on good behavior tonight, right, gentlemen? I don't want to be embarrassed.
What are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
No, these are not right. These bother my right toes.
They're fine.
They don't feel right. They don't feel like a pair.
What are you talking about?
They feel awkward. I can't walk with these on my feet. They're not the same.
They're 2 black socks. They match. They're a pair. Stop making a fuss over nothing. Come on, Goldilocks, work with me.
Goldilocks. She called you Goldilocks.
Yeah, I thought you were deaf.
No, the right one is wrong. Are these the same color?
There has to be, that has to be right, or I'm breaking out the chainsaw.
Oh, yes, that's perfect. That feels like a pair.
Yeah, feels like a pair, does it? Your circulation is so poor you can walk on glass and not feel it. Yet somehow you can differentiate between socks that may or may not be a pair, right down to the color. And this quirky sense comes to you exactly 10 minutes before I have a guest coming for coffee. Now, wait, you know what? I'm drenched in sweat. I have to change my blouse. A final warning. Either one of you act up or embarrass me in any way, and Kiki is going to take charge.
Mimi leaves to change her blouse.
What if it's the guy with the missing leg? Whatever you do, don't say anything about his leg.
No need to worry about me. I can't even see him. Don't you be staring at it.
Great, thanks, Cam. Now I won't be able to look at anything but his leg.
Mimi returns with her blouse backward or buttoned wrong.
Oh, you look nice, Mimi.
The doorbell rings.
Oh, hello, James. Oh my, you're looking dapper. James, these are my brothers, Mikey and Cam.
Don't look at the leg, don't look at the leg. Hello, James. A pleasure to meet you.
Sure.
Give me a second to get my sea legs here, James. Howdy do.
How do you do?
Have you been drinking?
Mikey keeps trying to look away, but repeatedly returns to his leg.
Just a nightcap.
You know I can't drink much. Not like our old Auntie Julia. I swear she had a hollow leg.
All right, gents, maybe it's time you both retired for the night. James and I were just going to have a cup of coffee.
Stop looking at the fucking leg.
Oh, that sounds good. I'd love a cup. What do we have to go with it? How about some of those fancy cookies? They cost an arm and a leg, but they're well worth it. You're going to love them, James. We only get them when there's company.
Please, both of you go to bed, huh? Now!
Ow, sister stomping balls grinder. When did you get here?
We should call it a night. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Clearly, these clowns have social issues.
Oh,
He put his foot in it now.
Would you care to explain that remark?
Well, gladly. You two mopes have no respect for me or your sister.
Is that so?
James and Mikey are trying to occupy the same space and a chair gets knocked over.
Okay, party's over. Good night, everybody.
What's going on? I'm coming, little bro.
There's a tussle, tripping and flailing of arms. Suddenly, there's blood. Mimi screams.
Stop it! Who's bleeding? Somebody's hurt here.
It's my nose. My nose is bleeding.
Oh, God, stop it. Just stop it. Everybody stop it. I can't do this.
As James is leaving, he's waving Mimi off.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, James.
James leaves. Mimi plops in a chair, dazed, staring at the floor. The brothers are patting each other on the back.
Ha! We sent him out of here with his tail between his legs. I caught his nose with my famous left jab.
You did not.
Sure I did. His nose was bleeding like a sieve. Didn't you hear him? Oh, my nose, my poor little nose is bleeding.
You couldn't even find his face. Besides, he wasn't bleeding from a punch to the nose. I bit him.
You bit his nose?
You bit his nose? If I was a bird, I'd fly into a ceiling fan. Yeah. Get a good night's sleep, gentlemen. Tomorrow, there's going to be a changing of the guard. Sister Kiki will be coming to take over. Good luck.
Mimi slowly walks to her bedroom. Cam and Mikey look at each other dumbfounded.
We are so
fucked.
Curtain. Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Our fifth play out of 7 is a play by Luke Mizell, and this play is called Binaries. This play will feature Errol, a swaggering, laid-back youth, being read by the swaggering, laid-back Brian Platt, and Alex, a young woman who enjoys order, be read by Alexis Ingram, and the unseen pastor inside the church will be read by Kelly Sy. The outside of a church, midday, Alex sits outside. Words of the sermon leak through an open window.
And Jesus answered them, "Truly, I say to you, if you have faith and do not doubt, you will not only do what has been done to the fig tree, but even if you say to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, it will happen." Matthew 21:21. I was reminded of this passage when I was walking to the bank last week.
Errol enters, wearing plastic sunglasses and a cowboy hat, astride a bicycle with a tackle box in the basket. Errol dismounts and hitches up their pants.
Wait. Get a load of that guy, am I right?
So you're back?
I'm back, and metaphorically, I am a new man.
And back at church?
Oh, no. Why would someone come in the middle of a service?
It still counts, I guess.
Errol begins to whistle and casually strolls a little closer to Alex.
Well, how's your family?
Wouldn't know.
Oh, right. How's college?
Well, wouldn't you know it? I dropped out.
Oh, you were so excited last year.
Yeah, I was, but things change.
People don't change in half a year.
Errol takes a pill from his tackle box, offers one to Alex. She politely declines.
I think a lot can change in half a year. Half a year was the difference between Sinatra being an unknown and being in the mob.
Are you deflecting?
Pshaw.
My dad always told me that opportunity was the most important thing you can make for yourself. And you threw away opportunity. You had a chance to go to college for free.
Hey, I have student loans, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it's right for me. I mean, maybe I'm meant to go my own way in the world. Who knows? Life is like a banana boat that we all ride down on.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, you okay, kiddo?
What?
Alex, I've been talking to people for a long time.
Really?
I get that it's hard to believe, but I've known people for a long time. And you're the only person in high school that I talked to who went to church every Sunday. And yet today you're sitting outside.
I don't know. I think
Doubting?
No.
Yeah. I mean, at some point or another, everybody's got to go through one.
I don't. Did you?
Of course I did.
When was it over?
It's over when it ends. For some people, it never ends. They're called philosophy majors. It ends when it ends. Your faith either come out broken or stronger than ever.
Well, clearly you're the earlier.
No, I just got faith in different things. It's like someone fiddled with my settings. You and I, lucky having crises early on. I had this professor who lectured about this once, and he said it was like going through puberty twice.
Yeah, that would suck.
Honestly, you're one of the types I'd expect to go later than everyone else. What's going on?
It doesn't matter. Where do you sleep?
The motel on State Street. They let me pay in cryptocurrency.
That is terrifying.
So, have you lost faith?
I have not lost faith.
Really? Do you think I'm going to hell?
No.
Fair warning. I've done anal.
Ew, no, you're not going to hell, Errol.
Well, then your faith is already shaken.
How?
No predestination.
A predestination is not a core tenet.
I was ostracized, Alex. This church, it purports against me. But I should still be destined for heaven, shouldn't I? Even a marooned castaway on an island of sex, drugs, and temptation, shouldn't I still be on the path to heaven? Should whatever's down there have the right to any person born into the wrong family? I don't think so. Now, I took ethics for a semester, so I think I'm qualified enough to say that if whatever's out there bases one's worth in life on birth instead of your merit, the merit your soul has for even floating here on spaceship Earth isn't a place anybody should want to be.
Errol takes a pill like a shot.
Why? Don't you think being a whore and a dropout and a drug dealer should condemn you to hell? You came onto holy ground for the express purpose of giving churchgoers narcotics?
A, narcotics? What is it, CSI? B, I'm not Pablo Escobar. I'm just giving Pastor Greg his Adderall.
I just don't understand anymore.
I've been to your school, Alex. Does everybody there deserve damnation?
No, I don't believe that anybody I know should go to hell. Though, I mean, they should be.
All right. Real talk time. Alex, the Bible is an outdated document.
I know, but I've been told since my birth we should live every day with the same code and the same ethics as the day before it. Ipso facto, transitive property. The Bible is relevant. Yet everything I know to be morally fine is just denied by the laws that I've been raised with. I don't believe God cares who you have sex with. I don't believe that he scarred people into being Black. And I don't believe that there are any chosen ones in the world. It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
You know, questioning stuff never does make sense. But Plato said it's our job to question things and help other people question things.
Plato was full of shit.
All philosophy is shit. I mean, nobody can just come up with universal definitions for humans. We probably never should have made it as far as we are. We learn. We change.
You're very opinionated today. Do you believe in God, Errol?
Of course I do. It's how I was raised, who I am. But I don't see God in the pages of the Bible. And often I don't see him in the earth. I mean, it's just leaves and dirt and prairie. The earth sort of sucks ass, if you ask me. But I see God in humanity. We are improbable little flesh sacks. We build cities. We have curiosity. We can make connections between an episode of Seinfeld and cat behavior. We killed all the other species of human. We allowed ourselves to come to the top. We're an outlier of all the created things.
That's very pessimistic of you.
Outliers don't come without experiments.
Errol opens the door. The pastor's words float through the silence.
How? I'm trusting in him now. I devote myself to him. I'd sacrifice anything. What refuge is he giving me?
I don't know. Maybe the refuge is me.
You? You pissed on a crucifix as part of a piece of performance art.
God works in mysterious ways. Why not through a bizarre yet helpful young drug kingpin?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Maybe that's it.
Not knowing?
It's the greatest refuge of all. Ignorance is bliss, right?
I don't doubt.
People spend their entire lives trying to find the answer. What if there is no answer?
That's bullshit.
No, it's not.
Jesus! Our conversation had a plot at one point. Now, all it is blathering on about things that don't even make sense.
Just think about it.
Think about what? Doubt? That's insane. The whole reason, the whole purpose of having God is to have something to warm your soul on those insomniac nights when you can't think of anything but how brief your life is. It's a whisper, a safety net, a comfort. It stops you from going into oblivion with no one else there to save you. I'm alone. My family's losing everything and nobody will talk to me anymore. They all think I'm some sort of fanatic freak, like I'm Jesus's bitch. And now is when I have my crisis of faith. That's not supposed to happen now. I need love. I need approval. I need something to fall back on, to stop my mind from thinking about life. I need someone to hold me like I'm a child and someone who knows what path to walk on, however well treaded. I need to feel like there's some purpose and not feel like I'm the only person in the world walking on the ceiling. Because if you walk on the ceiling, you need to go outside eventually, Errol. You need to go the fuck outside.
When you take that first step into the outside, do you know what you see? You see the warmth and the green and the light, and you trust in the warmth and the green and the light. And then you fall alone.
Curtain. Thanks, friends. Our penultimate play, which is French for second to last, was written by Elizabeth Feinschreiber. It's called And Then What? For this play, we turn our attention to the single window where the character of Maeve will be read by Ali Russo. And in actual physical proximity to her, you can find the character of Lucas, read by Jeff Church. Setting is a coffee shop on a college campus. Lucas is sitting at a table. Maeve comes rushing in and puts her belongings down.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
The bag knocks over Lucas's coffee, spilling it all over the table. Lucas stands up to try to avoid being soaked.
Oh shit! Sorry, shit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Didn't really like that flavor anyway. I mean, who in their right mind wants cotton candy flavored coffee?
Spilled coffee is now dripping down the edge of the table onto the floor.
Here, let me just.
No, I'm the one that made the mess. I should be going to.
No, well, hey, it's my coffee, right?
No, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to get you another one?
Maeve, I already said, don't worry about it. It's just coffee.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm late.
Oh, hey, no worries. It's no big deal.
I was gonna call you, but then I
had this text all typed.
Listen,
it's fine. I understand.
you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Lucas seems to be avoiding eye contact. Maeve is desperately trying to catch his eyes.
See, now it seems like you're mad.
I'm not mad.
You're not mad?
No.
Okay.
Lucas's phone dings. He looks at it, puts it back down.
So you promise you're not mad?
Maeve.
Sorry. I just, I worry.
Yeah, you worry too much.
Well, it's not like I can help it, Lucas.
I just think it's something that you need to work on.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Seriously, Lucas, this is not about me right now. This is not about me.
Well, you sure seem to make it be. Not the first time either.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Lucas.
It's just the way you are.
The way I am?
Yeah, you have this tendency
Tendency?
to make things about yourself.
They're both halfway standing, halfway sitting, leaned in towards each other so that their faces are only about 6 inches apart. The coffee shop is completely silent. Everyone is looking at them. They both slowly sit back down in their own chairs.
Well, I'm sorry.
Like I said, it's fine.
You're not exactly the perfect picture.
Can we just get started already?
Yeah. Of course. Sorry.
Stop saying that.
Stop saying what?
Stop saying sorry. I feel like all you ever say is sorry. It really starts to lose its meaning the millionth time.
Fine, I just won't talk then.
That's not a solution. We have to figure this out. Maeve? Maeve, seriously? Hey, listen, all right. I'm sorry.
Maeve stands up at the table and announces to the room.
Mark this day in history, ladies and gentlemen, and other friends. Lucas Henry Grierson has just made his very first ever apology. Some thought this day would never come. It is a day that...
Maeve, sit down, Maeve.
What, was I embarrassing you?
Why do you always have to make a scene? You take you take anything and turn it into this dramatic...
Oh, here we go again. The actor gets called dramatic. Like I haven't heard that one before.
I'm not trying to stereotype you.
Then don't.
All right, fine.
So should we get started or what?
Yeah, okay. So first order of business
Order
is...
of business? Is that what this was to you? Our relationship, just a business transaction?
No, of course not. I should have used better wording.
Yeah, you've got that right.
10 points to Lucas for saying something right for once. Woo! And the crowd goes wild.
What are you muttering about? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just lay out what it is that you want from me.
Well, for starters, I'd really like my hoodie back.
No.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
No, you are not getting it back. I like it.
Is this really how this negotiation is going to go?
I don't have to negotiate anything. You're the one that dumped me. On my birthday, no less.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm the worst. I was the worst boyfriend ever. Thanks.
Well, just as long as you don't forget it.
Maeve, tell me what you want from me.
I left some things at your place. Hairbrush, PJs, etc. I'd like those back.
Absolutely. Oh, and I have that Bill Withers CD of yours, too.
That was a gift.
Okay, but I'd really like my Prince CD back.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. So should I be giving you the necklace back or?
No, that was a gift.
Yeah, I know, but you just said.
Keep it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll toss it into the ocean or the fireplace or.
Do whatever you want with it. It's yours. So, should we discuss the further terms of this breakup?
Yes. Done with material, on to
publicity.
I'm assuming you want me to tell people it was mutual and amicable.
Is that what you want?
Oh, come on, Lucas. You don't have to pretend now that all of a sudden you care what it is that I want. Yes, mutual and amicable sounds good.
All right. Now on to...
Emotional?
Where do you stand on this?
Well, don't call me crying in the middle of the night. That's for sure. No, yeah, if you need me, of course, I'll be here for you.
I appreciate that. But let's not get too comfortable with that idea. I don't want to.
Okay. I really don't want to get too into this. It's just what, right? Like, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore, but I care about you and I'm always here for you, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really mean anything.
Ouch.
Don't act like you don't already know that's what would happen.
Yeah. You're right. So.
Well, all right then. Let's get to it. Physical. Hello?
Why don't we both just say what we want on the count of 3?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I still want to continue
never
sleeping with
want
you.
you to touch me again. Well, this matter.
Yep.
Never could agree.
Probably for the best then
Yeah, the best.
that we broke up.
Yeah, thanks. I got that. Hey, the new season of Haunting came out on Netflix. You want to hang out later and watch?
Yeah, yours or mine?
Doesn't matter. After work?
Sure.
Lucas looks at his watch. He stands up and grabs his belongings.
Oh, speaking of which, shit, sorry. I'm late. I really gotta go.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No, it was good to see you.
Well, see you later then.
See you later.
They're both instinctually going for a kiss and they don't stop themselves.
Bye.
Bye.
Lucas begins to leave the coffee shop. Maeve sits back down. Then she stands up abruptly.
Lucas,
Yeah?
just one more thing.
She passionately kisses him, cupping his face in her hands.
This is over.
Yeah, totally over.
Lucas exits. Maeve sits. She picks up her coffee cup and drinks. The end. Lovely, guys. Thank you. And that brings us to our final play of the night, which is by Tim Fine. It's a play called Questions Without Answers. In this play, the character of A will be read by Casey Seymour Kim, and the character of B will be read by Jay Bragan. The stage is empty. A sits on the ground. B enters.
I can't find anything.
I told you so.
There is nothing.
Not a scrap.
So everything is gone.
Everything.
And every person, too?
Everything and everyone is gone.
What about us? Are we gone, too?
Do you feel gone?
No. I don't know. I've never been gone before, I guess. I don't really have anything to compare it to.
I've heard pinching yourself works.
Oh, good idea. Is it weird that I don't really want to know if I'm gone?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
If this is real, if I'm really gone, then all the shit I went through all my life was for nothing. But at the same time, if this is just a bad dream, I have to keep going through shit tomorrow until I inevitably die 60 or so years later. But if I'm really dead, then it's all lost opportunity. Then all of the possibilities are now impossible, and there really was no meaning to my life, to anybody's life.
Wow. You think a lot. Kind of irritating. Have you ever tried meditation?
How are you so calm right now? Everything is gone. Everything has vanished.
Well, that's exactly why I'm calm.
Huh?
We're gone.
How does that make you calm?
The planet can rest. The planet can breathe.
But we can't.
How human of you to say.
What?
Self-involved.
Wait. So we really are gone.
Point proven. Yes. I think.
You think?
I'm pretty sure.
How can you be sure?
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
I'm it's funny. I remember bits and pieces of my life, but for the life of me, I can't remember my name. I can't think of it. I don't know who I am.
Yeah, neither do I. That's what makes me sure we can't possibly be living. We don't know who we are because we aren't anything. We're nothing. We don't exist anymore. We're nothing.
It's strange. I never thought nothing was a thing. I mean, we have to be something, don't we? How can we not be existing when it feels so much like I am?
And we just stop.
But I can't wrap my mind around that.
We just stop living.
But it feels like I'm alive. Unless, I guess this could be one of those weird hallucinations you get right before you die. It's your brain filtering out things, or something. I think I read something about that somewhere.
I think that you think too much.
I'm a thinker.
Well, maybe you should think about not thinking so much.
But that's what's strange. How can I be thinking so much if I'm not even here? If I'm not even alive?
Oh, dear God.
God, that's it, God. Maybe God is real after all. Maybe it's all real, and right now we're in purgatory or something.
You sound like a character in an absurdist play.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
Let's just try to relax.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Just try to relax.
That's what I said.
I know, I'm repeating it.
Try meditation. It feeds the soul.
You sound like my mom.
Who?
I said, you sound like, oh, never mind.
Meditate.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Deep breathe in with me and then sing Om on an exhale. All right? So breathe in and exhale. Om.
Hang on, though. Wait, we're breathing. If we're truly not alive, how are we breathing? And how do I not remember my name? I should know my name. I should know who I am. I remember so many other things, but I can't even figure out my name. Maybe this is all in my head. Maybe you are the one who doesn't exist because you're inside my head and this is just a really strange, bad dream. That's probably it. I mean, who else would you be? Who are you? I don't know or recognize you. I've been talking to you this whole time. I have no idea who you are. Would you stop it? You're making me anxious. Thank you. God damn it, stop it, won't you? I need to think. I need to stop, please. I'm begging you, please. I just need to think. I need to think so I can figure all this out. I'm scared. How are you not scared? I'm so scared. I don't know what's happening. Help me. Help. Please.
Come on. Come on now. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of humanity. It's okay.
It's not helping.
It's okay. If you are dead, it's not so bad, right?
It's awful.
No, don't say that. Think about it this way. Humans are gone. We're extinct. But now the earth can replenish. The earth can breathe again with no chaos and destruction. Plants and trees will grow. Life will be reborn and will start again. A second chance. Hopefully, not with humans, though.
Now, why would you say that?
Humans cause destruction.
Well, some, but not all.
Humans cause war.
What about art?
Humans cause racism and bigotry,
Music,
sexism.
theater,
Yeah, but then they made Cats into a movie.
love. Humans love and share empathy.
And then they hate and they kill and they torture.
New ideas, genius inventions that save lives.
And all for money because of capitalism.
Money helps peace.
No, money does not help peace. Money causes war. Money causes murder. Why would you say that?
Well, if there wasn't any money, then everyone would fight on who has what, and it would cause war too.
Money is greed. Money causes evil. Humans are evil.
But don't you think some humans are good?
I don't want to go here, but I need to make my point. World War II, Nazis.
Whoa. Whoa, what?
You remember it? Huh?
Yes. What does that have to do with the...
Some were good. Did you know that? They weren't all bad, but as a whole, they murdered and tortured millions of people. Humans as a whole are evil, just as Nazis are evil. We are horrible, and I am relieved we went extinct. Greed and money made us do horrible things. And who would have thought that we would be the key to our own self-destruction? We cared more about money and greed and our differences than giving the earth oxygen. We're gone, and it's a good thing.
I think you're thinking too much.
Yeah, well, you got me started.
Maybe you were right. Maybe we should meditate.
Okay.
Are you ready? Wait a second.
God damn it, you were doing so good.
No, how do you know all humans are extinct?
I don't.
Then why would you say all that?
All of what?
All of what you said.
I'm sorry. I mean, after I clear my head from meditation, I tend to be quite forgetful.
How are we all like Nazis?
Whoa, I said that?
Yeah, you just said that.
Ooh, so dramatic. What else did I say?
You said we're gone, and that's a good thing.
Damn. I get dramatic when I haven't cleared my mind space.
Well, what made you say that?
Well, I mean, when I haven't meditated, my thoughts
No.
are...
No. Why did you say that we are all gone, that we're all extinct?
Because I remember.
Yeah, you remember what?
Before I died.
What happened?
Oh, It's much too sad to say after I've just cleared my
No,
head.
no, you said you knew humans would become the key to their own self-destruction.
Did I really say that?
Yes. Why do you refer to humans as if you aren't one yourself?
Because I'm not.
But you aren't?
Well, neither are you.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am a human.
Well, not anymore. We're dead.
Are we really sure that we're dead?
I remember, and we are.
Unless this is a hallucination or
Hey, shut it with that. It's really bothersome. It really gets me. It really grinds my teeth.
grind your teeth.
It's an expression. It makes me mad.
Why does that make you mad? I'm just trying to find an explanation.
Yeah, there is no use in explanations. You will never find one. Give it up. You know, this is what's wrong with humanity. Always looking for explanations when they are nowhere to be found. Caring more about an explanation to something than the people that you are with. It's selfish, really. People are selfish.
You don't need explanations.
There is no point in searching for something that can't be found.
They'll never be found if you don't search.
They will never be found, period. You will never find out if this is real. You will never find out where we are or what's going on. You are here. You are talking to someone. And that is all. That is all you will ever know. Knowledge is ignorance.
What? Do you know what ignorance means?
No, I just thought that made me sound smart.
Ignorance is lack of knowledge.
Oh, shit.
So you are the one who is being ignorant, are you not?
No, I am not. Because you are ignorant. Because the knowledge you lack is the inability to realize that there is no knowledge to gain from this. Things are better left unknown anyway.
No, I disagree.
Guess what? I don't care. I don't care what you think. Looking for something that isn't anywhere to be found is stupid. There's no point. Just sit, meditate, relax, because we have no control over anything.
Look, you're right. There is no real point in finding answers, especially when there aren't any to find. But I like to think. I like to figure things out. I like to talk and understand the world. I want to know what happened. I mean, if I'm dead, we're discovering one of the biggest unknown questions of humanity. What is it like to be dead? It feels like I'm alive. That's fascinating to me, but I want more information because that's how my mind works. You can go on with your quiet mind, with your meditation, but I think that's what I do. I think about things, how they work, how the world works. And you shut me down like that's wrong. Well, it's not wrong. And you call me ignorant for seeking knowledge, which is the most ironically ignorant thing I've ever heard anyone say. Good. You meditate. I'm exploring the concept of nothingness.
He exits stage right. Moments later, he appears on stage left.
Huh.
B exits again, and once again appears on the opposite side of the stage.
Well, isn't that interesting? We're trapped. We're stuck. This isn't real.
End of play. Thank you everybody for watching and tuning into tonight's showcase. I'd love it if everybody could just put on their cameras for a second so we could take a moment to acknowledge first our 7 actors: Alexis Ingram, Ali Russo, Jeff Church, Kelly Sy, Brian Platt, Jay Bragan, and Casey Seymour Kim. And also acknowledge our 7 playwrights: Malcolm Streitfeld, Claire Alloy, Beth Clark, Marianne Clavin, Luke Mizell, Elizabeth Feinschreiber, and Tim Fine. Woohoo! Thank you all so much for being a part of this showcase. Thank you to the game for hosting it. And you know, if you got a couple of bucks, shoot the game some of it, because they could probably use it. Have a great night, and we'll hopefully see you in the flesh soon. Good night.